be able to work on their ideas. Give it up for Large Marge, who was cracking me the hell up. One of the funniest. But I'm gonna take out a page out of Marge's notebook. I'm gonna try an impression, and I'm gonna do the full impression first, and then shout out if you know it. Okay? So just give me a second. This is an impression. Somebody talking about Kevin Spacey. So, I was thinking about my old friend, my old buddy, my old pal, Kevin Spacey, the other day. And I always found his name ironic, because even though he's called Kevin Spacey, he was very, very focused on banging a 17-year-old boy. One thing that Kevin Spacey didn't space out on was statutory rape laws. So you guys, any guesses? Oh, I've never heard of him. That's good. That's good. I'm going to keep that one. No, I'll do this one as Christopher Walken too. I think you guys hate it, and so I think that's funny. I think the most gay thing about me. Anyway, but I think the most gay thing about me, because I think everybody's got a percentage of gay, like just a little bit. Like even if you're 98% straight, you got that 2% like prison gay maybe. You got everybody's got a little jail gay. I think, right? Or like it goes the other way too. If you're super gay, like you're 98% gay, like you're a bull dyke lesbian, you got like 2% where you would fuck Tom Selleck. Like there's that. I guess you guys don't know what I'm talking about. You're like 50-50. But we got a lot of 50-50 gays. That's all right. But I think the gayest thing about me is probably singing Colors of the Wind alone in my car or with my girlfriend. I can't decide what's gayer, singing it with your girlfriend or alone. But that song is so beautiful, I don't care, But even though I have a little gayness in me, I think it's still funny to call things gay, Like that's a little bit of the straight side of me that like rejects that part, It's like a little bit. It's funny to be like, you're fucking gay, dude. That'll never go away for me, because I think what it comes down to is like the people that call each other the gay the most are the most afraid of it. They're so afraid of a gay guy, which is weird. Just hey, that's what you're afraid of, right? Just a wimpy, just on roller skates and with a crop top, You're afraid of that guy that the wind can blow over, right? But no, I think what I'm going to start doing though, because some people get upset when you call something gay and then laugh, Because like that's what I'll do is I'll call something gay and they'll be like ha 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 ha, What I think I'm going to start doing is I'm going to go, that's a little too gay for me, and then I'm going to go ha 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 ha, because it'll still be funny. But yeah, that's what I'll say is I'll be like, yeah, that's just a little too gay, sucking a 50 guys' dicks. That's a little too much for me. That's just over the line. 49, maybe I'll consider it, but 50 is my limit. I think know thyself, right? But it's weird too, because like some religious people will be like, they'll say that being gay is unnatural. They'll be all like, being gay is against nature, right? But like, that's weird because there's like scientists have observed like lions fucking each other all the time. Just like two lions just fucking each other, you know? Just fucking each other. Just really fucking, just two male lions just fucking each other. And the other one is like, you know, and because it hurts a little. And that still happens to animals too. And so just gay lions, gay monkeys, gay parakeets probably, the way I use them. And every animal is a little gay. But you know what's crazy is animals don't call things gay or straight. They just like to fuck things. I think that's what it is animals just like to fuck things. And then we made up a bunch of shit. Woo! Right? So, you know what's against nature? Being a fucking Jew. There's no Jews in nature. I've never seen a lion be like, L'chaim, you know, like, never. With the little yarmulke, you know, never seen that. You've never, my broader point is you don't see religion in nature, fucking, you know, Christian, Muslim, fucker, you know, whatever. All of them, shut up, you know? All of them, shut up. Like, no, you know what goes against nature? But also, I don't think humans should compare themselves to things that are in nature. We need to stop doing that. I think that's our biggest problem. Because for two reasons. First of all, I think nature is better than us. I do. I think animals are better than we are. I firmly believe that. A lot of pet owners believe that. And then they still have sex in front of their pets. It's very weird. That's another question I have too, is like, I think it's okay to have sex in front of your pets as long as they don't have souls. I really wouldn't want to get to heaven and then my dog is there. It's like, what the fuck, man? You know, like that's gonna be, it's like, I didn't know you had consciousness. He's like, oh yeah, like, dude, he'd be mad, dude. He'd go like, so you fucking got her pregnant for doing what I do to the couch. Okay, great, yeah. And you took my balls for that? Fucking bastard, you know? He would be very... It's weird that we just take their balls. It's crazy. Another thing, too, is like if you're pro-choice, right? Any pro-choice women?
Yeah.
All right, or not. You don't have to participate. Anybody... Okay, well, anyway, sometimes there's women that are... Is this a conservative room?
No. Very pro-choice.
Okay, so then why aren't you saying shit, you motherfuckers? Like, fucking... You're just like, oh, we're just leaving him to hang out here because fuck him. But no, I think it's crazy that people will be pro-choice and then own a cat. Because you have to spay your cat. So it's like, your cat doesn't get reproductive rights? What the hell? You know what I mean? It's like, my body, my choice. Your body, no voice. That's fucked up. It's fucking evil, the way we just have little slave rodents in our houses. Whatever, mammals. All right, there's a lot of thoughts I'm trying to string together, and I didn't get to like half of them. But thank you guys.
Big round of applause for Alex Avery! Rodents, mammals, whatever, you know. So the biggest reason to not have the excuse of being gay is unnatural is the world of nature is fucked the hell up.
Yeah.
There's a whole book called Dr. Tatiana's Sex Advice for All Creation that just has story after story about all the fucked up ways reproduction happens in the natural world.
Mostly rape.
There's a ton of rape. Dolphins will kill the new baby dolphins, so that way it puts the mother back into estrus, so she wants to reproduce again. And they raped, like they threw dummies into the water in their male dolphin packs, and they have literally fucked these mannequins into pieces. Brought these mannequins underwater and put them in a fuck cave and fucked the mannequins to pieces. if you're a bed bug, the way you reproduce is something called, what is it? Penetrative reproduction, where they just basically have a cartilage penis that they shove anywhere in the female bed bug, just like a knife wound, and then shoot a bunch of sperm in it, it'll get there. And female hyenas have a mega clitoris that's hollow. They have reverse dicks, and they give birth through their reverse dicks. So do not compare what is natural in the animal kingdom with us, because you will end up deeply disturbed and sharing this trauma with people at your open mic night, and they don't want to hear it.
Ski, can I use some of those animal examples next time?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because maybe that'll make us hope that they don't have a conversation.
Yeah. Ducks, male ducks have a corkscrew penis, and female ducks have an anti-corkscrew vagina, because they get raped that often. Yeah, the natural world is absolutely just kerfucked. Anyways, on deck we have, Magdalene Black, who will be on the piano. But coming up on stage right now, wait first, there's a stupid joke. You know, I'm good at some things in life, I'm really bad at other things in life, but one of the strangest weaknesses I have is Greek mythology. I just don't get Greek mythology. It's kind of my Achilles elbow. And now, put your hands together for Lyle LaRue!
Well, about hearing about all the animal reproduction, it reminded me of being in high school and